Are you in the Christmas spirit, Scott?
Far from.
You ready? This is the closest we can get to a goddamn live show, right? Fuck yeah, hitting my microphone. All right, here we go. One last round. I give you that sexy look the guitar gives you. Then he's like, "You want some more? You want some more?
You want the tip, don't you?
You like
want
that?
the tip? Did you like that?
You like that?
You like that?
Daddy likes that.
You fucking like that, dude? You didn't expect anything like that on this podcast.
No.
We're getting way more innovative. Trying to spice things up.
I'm loving the fact that I am deaf in my left ear right now. This is fucking weird sounding.
Dude. Is it mono? Your headphones? Is it really mono, or are you just deaf from that song?
I'm just deaf in general.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what happens when you go to over, I'm probably better part of 1,500 concerts now,
Oh my God.
and I'm only 26.
1,500? No way. No way. Let's get some ticket stubs here.
Oh my God. Dude, I got a whole little shoebox at home, and I have my first ever concert in there at the bottom. My first ever concert was actually Disturbed and Korn.
Disturbed and Korn?
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be a fucking kick.
Back when Disturbed was good.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It was on the Indestructible tour.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, that was
think
when
that's
they were
what I seen.
okay.
That's when they like started to go.
Yeah.
That's when I seen them though, I believe.
I will give David Draymond this. He did just do a co-production album with this band called Saul. And they just released a new album. King
Oh,
of
he
Misery.
worked with Saul like
Yeah.
on a song,
The
or
whole album.
The whole he produced the album, or was
Yeah.
it part of the album? Really?
Yeah. And like honestly, like it's showing that his production skills are so much better than in other bands than they are with his own. Like I get
Right.
where he got with Disturbed, like let's sing about some real world problems while we have the limelight in the new metal scene.
Right.
But then it's just kind of like to a point where you're beating a dead horse. Like, yes, all of us, have experienced this and that and that and this, but you can only do it so much before it sounds like you're just beating a dead horse.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Saul, when you said that, seems like that would be a good band for him to do like a vocal spot on.
They would be, but I'm
That's what I
friends
immediately
with,
thought. I was like,
I'm friends with Blake, Zach, and Will. And they're just like, yeah, no, probably next album, but for this album, we're like, this is our debut album. It's not an EP. It's our first full-length album. We want it to be
yeah, definitely
us.
understand that. But the way a lot of people look at it now would be that you can get that feature of somebody bigger, and it's just gonna lift you or catapult you that much further, that much faster.
But
Yeah.
I mean, if you really look at it, where Saul, I mean, who knew who Saul was this time last year?
Right.
Nobody really knew who they were, and then all of a sudden they had one of the biggest hits overnight on Sirius XM with their song "Brother."
Well, it was probably around this time last year that they played Music Factory, right?
It was
around this time. Had to
September, October.
Yeah. That's when I obviously heard of them because I follow the events at Music Factory and stuff like that. So like,
There were only like 10 people at that show.
really, well, I mean, I never heard of them either. Like, it's no matter where you are, how much money, how much whatever you have. Like, I mean, it's all. I mean, unless you have the connections. If you have the connections, then you can
Mhm.
rise up a lot faster. But nobody knows who you are. Like, you're gonna run into those tours where you think, okay, this is awesome venue. We're headlining the show. We should be every night should be at least an okay night, and you're
Mhm.
still gonna run into those. It's like 10 people. Who the fuck are you? Like,
I've seen so many bands fail because of that, because they're just like coming out the gate like, oh, we're gonna be a big band. Oh, we're gonna be this huge band and all this shit. It's just like, and then like the general public's looking at them like, what makes you different from this band?
right,
Nothing.
right.
Oh, you have one interesting cover out of your entire set, but the rest of it sounds like, copy paste.
Yeah, well, that's part of the reason why you gotta get your shit out. I understand the philosophy now of getting your shit out. Yeah, of getting your shit out online,
Mm-hmm.
and even because I guess I'll just say like when I was just started jamming and stuff, and it was more like get out and play a show, just get out and play
Mhm.
shows, and um, that's how you get your name out there. But
Now it's-
nowadays, it's more like you're basically an online. Instead of a garage band, you're an online band now.
Mm-hmm.
You're an online band in the garage, but I mean, like, you're not just like a garage band where people hear you from the garage and that's all what you do is go play in the garage and buddies come over and listen to you. You're an online band now before
Mhm.
anything.
And
So,
Even a lot of bands are getting away from
hey,
like,
Rich, would you mind clicking that fan on over there next to you and clicking on like
Fuck no.
medium or low?
And I mean, it's even getting to the point where a lot of bands like they'll release like an entire album before they, or almost an entire album on like Spotify and YouTube of different songs and different music videos before they even release, that album.
Yeah.
I know Fonzie, he's doing it with Heartsick.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he was one of the people who actually showed me it originally. It was at Brews and Brews Fest 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah. That's the one. I think I played that one.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
there at that. I was fucked up. Oh.
Well, Brews and Booze Fest. So
Oh my god.
that was it was a good show. That was a fun one. He was Mike's a good guy too.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mike and Katie.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sendro. Well, that's his shortening of it. But so where were you going with that? You forgot, huh? You forgot where you're going with that. Huh?
I completely forgot where I was going.
I did that last time, dude. I did that. We were with Brad, and I totally forgot where I was going. Like, fuck, I needed to go to Rich. Rich, do you remember where Scott was going with that?
Okay, I remember.
I'm trying to roll a
There we
doobie.
go.
I'm trying to roll. Hey, I was just buying you time. I was just buying you time.
But Alfonso, we were sitting there bullshitting, and he was just like, "Yeah, a lot of bands like they're not even releasing albums anymore. They're fucking Spotify,
Singles.
Spotify, YouTube." And like, I didn't realize it at first. I was like, "Oh yeah, I probably see where you're getting with that." But like, after you start listening to more and more bands, you start realizing like, well, fuck, that's kind of true. Like,
Yeah, it's the way it's like I tell like Rich and Eric and stuff. It's all about content. It's just releasing steady content.
especially right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially now
Yeah.
because you can't do anything and you can't go play shows or do anything like that. So it's just even so, even if you could go play a show, it doesn't mean that you can get booked on a tour
Mm-hmm.
or you have the money to do the tour. So it's more about pushing content over albums. And I've been like an album guy. I've been like I'd rather release a 12-song album than 3 singles and 2 EPs.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And
there
then
finally I have an album, and then it's whatever. But it's I don't know. I kind of changed my tune a little bit, especially when I've gone into something else besides music, where this is more content watching based. It's all about content. You just got to keep
Mhm.
pushing shit out.
And you kind of understand where the music side of it's
Yeah.
starting to go.
Yeah, and it can't be bullshit either, or else people will stop viewing or listening. You can't just be cranking out bullshit music.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be just cranking out bullshit content in general. So it's hard, but I see the mentality where you can write an album and you could be like, well, yeah, we could drop this album right now and then people will forget about it in 3 weeks to a month. Or I could take pretty much this whole album and release a song every month or two. I could make this album last almost 2 fucking years.
Fuck yeah, basically a full tour run.
Or at least a year, you could
Mhm.
release your
A full
3
album
singles. You could release your 3 singles and then your whatever 6-song EP or album, whatever you want to call it,
Mm.
or LP or whatever it was. Whatever.
But I mean, some like old school bands like Seven Dust and a band that has the old school mentality like Avatar.
Yeah.
Like they're like 2 years, push a
every,
album,
every 2 years.
do an
have
album push, 2 years, touring on that album,
Yeah.
and then release another. Do it again. Like Seven Dust, I know they took that long break in between. Like they didn't do anything for a few years. They brought out Decay, made sure everybody knew they were still there,
Right.
and then they faded off for like another 3-4 years before they released
But
another
they're
album.
But they're a band that maybe they're considered not your upper echelon of bands anymore, but they're a band that everybody knows. Like you're not just gonna forget about Seven Dust. It's
No.
going to be more of those things like, oh shit, they're back. Like they did another album. That's how it was for me. I was like, oh fuck, they got a new album. Fucking cool.
It's like Non-Point.
Yeah, like kind of like Non-Point too. Like they're not. Yeah, they're not your your main stage at festival type band, but like everybody knows who they are, and
And
you'd
they
be
always-
interested in their new album.
Always bring on a good fucking show. Like for the new metal scene, for like the underground new metal scene that's still around, the leaders are definitely Seven Dust and Non-Point
Okay.
because like they stay visual enough where people, like you said, everybody knows who they are,
yeah.
but they never hit it. We're a super mainstream band.
See, I thought like Korn and Slipknot was in the new metal category. I
They're-
thought people were
they
trying
are.
to shove them in there.
They are, but they're like the bigger new metal. They're selling out shows and shit.
Yeah. I mean, if
I mean-
you're headlining fucking Download Fest.
Yeah.
How many times has Slipknot?
Hold on,
they've done
time
that
out. That was a
once?
perfect edit right there. Do you smoke weed,
I
or do
I
you just not
sometimes
want to?
do.
Or do you just not want to have weed on camera? Because we can
Oh,
edit
no.
that out.
don't care about that. I just don't smoke
Okay.
as much as I used to.
All right, cool. Those 2 good pauses there. Nice. We can just edit it back together. Okay. Anyways, where are we going with that? I just wanted to let you know, because most time I ask beforehand.
But yeah, like bands like Slipknot and Korn. I mean, Slipknot has their own fucking tour now, not fest.
Yeah, not fest.
Like you don't
Which
see
I
like,
went to last year too.
Non-Point or Seven Dust having their whole world tour that's named after them.
Okay, you're right. Yeah,
Like, and everybody, like, Slipknot's pretty much a household name at this point. Like, your
yeah.
grandma knows who they are.
That's true. That's true. Like I don't really know. They're one of those bands that you call people like a poser. Like the way you wear a Slipknot shirt. Or
They're the new Metallica.
yeah. Like everybody knows who they are. Like
That's Trivium.
or it's like you listen to metal music.
Don't be hating on Trivium.
That
Hey,
last stuff
I
they
like
put out was
Trivium,
pretty good.
but yeah, I will give them that. The last album was fucking.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I was excited to see them because of that album on the Megadeth Lamb of God tour.
That and Alex.
See, that's
Alex, their drummer, he's a fucking monster.
that's what pisses me off most about this whole thing is that I went all out this year on tickets. I got a big bonus in January. I got like it was like a $600 bonus, and then I had money saved and already bought Kiss tickets because I haven't seen Kiss and I want to see them.
I've seen him.
Yeah. Hey, it's one of those things where it's like I
It's a
gotta
bucket list,
I gotta
man.
I gotta cross it off my bucket list. I
I see-
listened to them since I was a kid. Had their cassette tape, all the bullshit.
I've seen them when they're on that tour with Motley Crue.
How long ago was that?
Fuck, like
That would be a while.
it was
ago.
before I went to college. because I went to college in 2013, so it'd be
Yeah, it'd have to be
2012, 2011.
Okay.
I was gonna say almost 10 years ago.
Yeah. I remember it was at the Allegan County Free Fair.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And
Okay.
my dad and I went, and it was like, oh yeah, this is fucking cool. Because at the time, like, I was in this weird middle stage in middle school and high school. Like, I could go from listening to fucking Look What the Cat Dragged In, Poison,
Mm-hmm.
to fucking Lamb of God. Like, I was the confusing kid in school because, like, you had your emo crowd who were, you know, Black Veil Brides, and
Yeah.
not to shit on those people because I know a lot of those people now.
Oh, dude, my cousins were like into like Good Charlotte and Simple Plan and The Used and all that stuff, and I'm like, dude, come on, I don't want to listen to this crap. Like, I like hanging out here, but I don't want to listen to this crap.
The one thing I did realize is a lot of those kids who were, you know, they're the you know, the pop punk and, you know, emo metalcore in high school
Yeah.
are like trying to be gatekeepers for, like, you know, your harder edge metalcore and deathcore. Like, why are you trying to be a gatekeeper in the first place? I don't like gatekeepers.
So how would you describe a gatekeeper? Just
Someone
for-
who's just like, oh, you listen to, because we all start out somewhere, you know,
Right.
in any genre of music.
Mm-hmm.
If you're getting into it, like, let's say someone, you know, oh, I'm starting to listen to more metal music. Okay, you're listening to Five Finger Death Punch's, you know, Way of the Fist and War is the Answer. I mean, two iconic albums in themselves.
Right.
As much as I hate to say it,
Mm-hmm.
but they're going to be iconic albums in the metal genre for a long ass time.
Right.
Like, if someone's just getting into metal and those are their like two go-to albums right now, give it fucking time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I fucking was listening, you know, Poison, Motley Crue, Rat, Kiss.
My view of it is you have to have those bigger, more mainstream metal type bands in order to get the band that you may be or these other heavier bands get noticed. Because without that mainstream Slipknot or Metallica or whoever you want to name, Korn, Avenged Sevenfold, whatever, without them to draw them initially into the genre, they probably would have never found your fucking Cattle Decapitation. You know, your fucking Black Dahlia, your Irish Murder. They're, you know, those kinds of bands that aren't as huge. So you need those huge metal bands like that, you know, to suck these kids in, and then that's how I got sucked in. You know, I mean, I started with, like I said, I had Kiss cassette tapes and Led Zeppelin and shit. That's what my mom and them listened to, and then I like started hearing like Metallica, and I was like, that's cool. So then it was Slipknot. And I was like, okay, this is fucking metal. And then from there, that's when I started getting into the even more like Pantera's, of course, is another big one. But, you know, then you start getting into the nitty gritty bands.
Oh, yeah. You know, and I know a lot of people gatekeep even past this point. Like, oh, the Irish is Murder. Oh, Lorna Shore. That's all you fucking know. Like, dude, do you not realize that they're shunned in a lot of areas just because, you know, of their sound?
Right.
Like, it's just like these bands set the tempo for what's next. Like, it's a level. Like, you go from, like you said, like we've been talking about, you know, your mainstream, your glam metal, your fucking pop punk, your mainstream metalcore.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like a tier system where you go that, and then you find out this because of this guitar riff from this song. Oh, I like how chuggy this sounds. I like how aggressive this sounds. And then you find something that's more chuggy or more aggressive. Oh,
More
fuck, I
chuggy.
love this.
Yeah.
And then it just goes from there. Like, I mean, I'm not going to expect somebody who's been listening to metal for a month to go out and buy a Falsifier album.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's probably not gonna happen. That's why you gotta need those other bands like just get you into it, just to slide you in there, lube you up a little bit. Like, all right, guy, you know, here, let's test the waters here.
Another thing that I've kind of realized over time, especially with a lot of like, the more known local bands to the more known national bands, is that the people who listen to them tend to not stick to, just this genre or that genre. They're very genre fluent. Like,
Yeah, I'm not.
I am stupid genre fluent. I
No.
confuse my coworkers.
I get lost so quick.
I can go from like straight
I
ghetto
started
ass
getting
rap
lost
music.
with all the cores. When those cores started coming out, I was like, oh, fuck, what's metalcore? What's deathcore?
That's
what
where
is
it does
where
get confusing.
where does it what's the difference? Okay, one has like more pansy ass vocals, which I don't like. I don't like the whining. And it's like I don't know if I like that. I don't like. I'd rather hear.
That's Black Veil Brides right there.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, and that's obviously your more mainstream,
You know,
metalcore.
that's,
like
your more mainstream metalcore, right? And
That's
then-
bordering that like pop punk.
right. So that's gonna draw those fans in. Again, you can do it on the subgenres. Okay, well you got that mainstream metalcore, and they draw them in, suck you in, and you're like, oh,
Now you're
Well-
listening to All That Remains.
yeah, or like
Older All That
About,
Remains. Pass. and
deathcore.
Passed over that Overcome or whatever that fucking album was.
Yeah, Overcome was when they got more mainstream.
Like, don't get me wrong, there are some songs that I do like off of their more mainstream albums. Like, it's very few and far in between because I'm not the one to, like, I'm judging an entire album off of this song. I know a person down near me, I'm not mentioning any names,
Mm-hmm.
who won't listen to Victims of the New Disease. And honestly, I have to say, like, that is 100% old school. All That Remains meets a little bit of new school All That Remains sound. Like, they
Mhm.
have their one soft song, well, two songs, like soft songs, like Everything's Wrong and Just Tell Me Something featuring Danny Warsnop
Yep.
from Asking Alexandria.
Yep.
Like, it's a good song. It's very powerful, but then you get into, like,
Fuck Love.
Fuck Love, yeah.
First song on the album. So good.
That scream at the end just, You're sitting there like, is he ever going to stop? Take a
No.
breath. Okay, there it is.
Damn. And then it's done, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
such a good song, though.
And then, some people are like, "Thank fucking God, it's done."
the people who came in during that
Yeah, they're like,
unpredictable
"What
time, they're
the
like,
fuck is this?"
I mean, I think that scream was almost as long as Chester Bennington's in that one song
oh, yeah.
from Minutes to Midnight. I can't remember the name of that song.
Mm.
And even in Victims of the New Disease, fucking Phil showed us that, he's bordering that deathcore vocal sound because, like, he just brought out this whole new load that nobody knew he could do. Like, he's still a muscle jockey who has no legs. He's all chest, all upper body day and completely skips leg day every day.
Are you Canadian?
Nope.
You got what's all boot.
a little boot there.
Sometimes you got a little boot like that little. Some sort of little oot in it. You have
I
no
don't even know where
Canadian.
it comes from, honestly.
You have no Canadian in your line. Have you
I
ever
have
done
French
Have you
Canadian.
ever done 23andMe or anything like that?
No.
Dude.
I know
I
I'm
tried it once.
Irish and I know I'm Native American and I know I have like a little bit of French Canadian.
How do you know though? How do you really know?
I have a family member who's like overly obsessed with trying to find out my family's history.
Oh, do they got like a family tree and stuff with
Yeah.
pictures and all that? They got
Yeah.
like the whole picture deal
Yeah.
and shit. Really?
The thing's fucking massive. And
Yeah.
she was gonna dig into my dad's side, but that kind of got a little gray real quick.
She's like, fuck that asshole.
Basically.
Basically, yeah.
Like everybody
Well, just-
it used to be where everybody on my dad's side of the family hated everybody on my mom's side of the family. It's a fucking interesting ordeal. But now everybody
Yeah.
just seems to hate me and my mom because my mom's, atheist and I'm over here like,
peace and love, man.
I love everybody. I don't give a fuck what you believe in or what you do on your side. Just
Well, most atheists that I've met really don't care either what you believe in, because it's just like they don't believe in any of that. So it's like, believe what you want. I don't believe any of it.
Meanwhile, I'm over here rocking,
That's the way it should
the
be.
Black Craft cult. Satanic motherfucker.
You got him over there too, Rich. You can take a look at his damn closet.
Dude,
Black Craft
dude.
hole.
I got black
Sent
craft
me a
everything.
picture.
So is my girlfriend.
He sent me a picture the other day when we had Brad come over, and he's like, I'm trying to find an Outlier shirt. And he sends me this picture of his closet of all these black fucking shirts.
Hey, there's a couple
Full.
colored. There's
full.
God, I have that same issue though.
Fucking
dude,
I'll go to get in
it's a
my
struggle.
closet and it's just like I'm sorting through like 30 black shirts to find this one black shirt that I want to wear on this day.
See, I guess I don't have as much of that problem because I don't have a closet that I hang all my shit in. Because like for some reason this house like just doesn't have like any closets. Like it does, but none that are really that usable. So I have to fold all mine. So I fold them so you can see what's on them. So when I'm going through, I could just see what my shirt is. There you go. See, you solved that problem.
I solved my problem.
First world struggles.
How do you fold your laundry?
I'm gonna make labels for mine.
Oh shit! Like
Each band, I'm gonna have labels.
Like they do at the store where they got like the little circle thing where like it's by sizes. You're just gonna have like Outliers. Or,
Yep.
Slipknot.
That's the only thing I can think of. I need that. Like, you know how many ingested shirts I have? I have almost 10. I think I have 10 ingested shirts.
Because you buy all of the packages and stuff when they come out.
Yeah, the pre-order bundles.
Pre-order bundles.
Yep.
That's the way to go.
Fuck, there's only been like a couple bands I've actually done like pre-order bundles from, and I think one of them, the most recent one I've done was Raven Black.
Okay. Yeah.
Just because Muffet was just like, hey man, I haven't talked to you, man, yada yada this. I'm just like, fuck yeah, it's a tough time. I'll fucking buy the pre-order bundle. I bought the green pre-order bundle.
Well, they're a good band to buy the pre-order bundle from. Talked about them before on the podcast, and I think they're a great band.
Good
Bring that energy to the stage
Mhm.
and somewhat, like the stage show. I'm sure if they had like a bigger budget, they'd have a, even more of a kick-ass show. That's what you got to like look at when you're looking at those types of bands too, is like, imagine if they had the budget of,
Oh my god.
of Metallica or something like
That's probably one of the things
or
that,
Marilyn Manson or Rob Zombie would be more probably comparable to what they would do, like as far as like a stage show and shit.
But then again, like if you're a band like, their size with the stage show they got, like there's nowhere really to go except for like up. Like, because I've also seen a lot of bands fall flat because like, oh, their music sounds great, but you see them live and it's a bunch of fucking boring ass white dudes standing up on stage going, what do we do next?
Yeah, that's
What
the
do
word.
we do next? Oh, the headbang. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Hey, Rich, you should hit us with our first segment. This is a perfect time. Yes.
And now
Oh, I love how that keyboard works.
it's time for your Mosh Pit Minute with Rich Cojones.
All right, first thing in the metal world today, Slipknot talking about releasing a new album next year.
Really?
Yeah.
After the Corey Taylor debacle?
And Corey Taylor said that they have one record left on their contract for Roadrunner, so this will be their last album with Roadrunner.
All right.
That's kind
What
of.
do we got? We got one more?
And then we got Batman is getting a pretty metal figurine. It looks pretty badass.
Batman?
Batman, yes,
Really?
holding a guitar.
Oh, damn.
And then we got some new releases this week, Within the Ruins and Hatebreed.
Hatebreed.
Check that shit out. It's pretty
There
good.
Let's not talk about them.
All right, I guess we're not going to talk about them, guys.
I mean,
they're
unless
having a
you
new
wanna
album.
hear about a fight that almost happened.
Okay. I'm down to hear anything.
Ugh.
That was good.
Ugh.
A fight.
A little thick.
A fight?
Oh, thicky thick.
Oh, it's this thick.
Oh yeah,
It's good for fucking free music.
Oh yeah, let's talk about positive influencing music, and then the bassists try to fight me while I'm trying to do my fucking job. Fuck Hatebreed.
Yeah. I've said this before. When I met them, I didn't get to meet Jamie, but we played with with Hatebreed at Harpo's. And I got to I was trying to give them our demo. I'm like, I'm giving these fuckers our demo, just fuck it. I mean, it's a $5. What's it worth to me if they throw it in the trash can or not? It's a $5. What am I going to gain out of it? $5? I'd rather just put it in their hands. Who knows what happened, So I find them, and I think it was the drummer. It's just kind of acting like a dick.
I'm pretty sure the dude's perma-stoned.
But that's what I said. Was like, I don't know if he was having a bad day or whatever. I just didn't get like a very welcoming vibe. So I just kind of was like, got it to him. Was like, okay. And just kind of got out of there because that was kind of the feeling that I felt. I was like, all right, I better just kind of get the fuck out of here because it's kind of staring at me like, okay. Like I said,
are you
maybe it went into the fucking trash can. Who cares? But it was worth $5 to me just to be able to go over there and give it to him. I was just glad I got to go over there and give it to him.
Yeah, my fucking interesting situation was at the last Michigan Metal Fest, which we all know the debacle behind all that. That was debacle. Oh my god!
No, I don't think everybody knows. I think there's listeners of this program that have no idea about even that. But
fucking, I went to go up on stage and I had a cut sleeve on.
Did I say listeners to this program? Did I say program?
Yeah.
Program.
Oh, fucking, what am I, 65 years old?
And on today's program, coming to you from
like 60
Holland,
minutes.
Michigan, it is the Obscured State Podcast.
Fucking AM fucking.
On today's episode, we'd like to talk to you about how this and that and everything's wrong in the world because of these young whippersnappers.
Whippersnappers.
Yeah, gotta get that freeform jazz in there.
We needed Rich to come in with the whippity pop bow. Anyway, so what were you saying? You were saying
Go back to that.
Yeah, going back.
Everybody knows who lives in Michigan. Like, we have some pretty damn hot summers.
Yeah.
And of course, my ass the year before figured out real quick wearing a Dickies work shirt in the middle of fucking summer was absolutely the worst idea.
Yeah.
So like this year last year I went to Michigan Metal Fest like, oh yeah, I'm fucking gonna have my cut sleeve on. Had it on all day. Fucking walk up on stage to the fact that Hatebreed can't keep good gear and the fucking bassist's jackhole was fucked up.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yikes.
And he wanted to blame it on the equipment, like a Marshall tube amp that had just all brand new tubes in it. Fucking everything was spot on, so I knew it was his fucking bass. I had to go out and run the 1/4 inch to their guitar tech.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I fucking tap him on the shoulder. I'm like, tell him I'm right there. Like, it's loud. They don't run in ears. It's loud as fuck on that stage.
Right.
I'm sitting there tapping on his shoulder. He fucking whips his bass around, catches it in my cut sleeve, and then grabs him by the shirt like, the fuck you think you're doing up here? Yada, 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 yada. I just looked at him. I said, dude, I run this stage. I can end this show right now. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
And he was just like, what gives you that power? I was like, I'm the stage manager, dumbass.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if your 46-year-old fucking virgin ass fucking is pissed because you can't get any fucking pussy because you're fucking. I can count how many fucking chins you have.
Because you're the bass player.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
I love you, Scotty Lang.
He's just going to be like, another shout out. Yes. Give me more.
My mini me.
Zwei.
And he's older than me.
Yeah. God. Fucking 26. The fuck?
That's a fucking shocking thing. Is like people are like, you've ran stages and you're only 26. You've ran festival stages and you're only 26.
Yeah, only.
Whose dick you sucking?
Yeah. Yeah. Whose dick are you sucking? Get up on that stage.
No, it's called, the times where you need to be an egotistical asshole.
Yeah. When you really know your shit.
Like, I know how to run soundboards. I know how to fix guitars. I know how to fucking fix a drum set. I know how to basically do everything, but I'm
Nobody
just
fucking asks me.
I'm a dumbass 26-year-old at the end of the day. But when he fucking caught my cut sleeve and he had me like that, and I told
Give me
him
a
all
Y.
that.
Give me a Y, Rich.
Why?
Press the Y button.
Oh no.
That was a perfect time for
I'm
that.
expecting a sound to come through like, oh yeah.
Come on, Rich. You gotta be more on the ball. That
Hey, you were fucking with the mouse. It was over on my computer.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, and I pressed Y and it didn't
I
do
was
nothing.
like, I just thought of it in my head and I was like, oh, just let me do that. No, it didn't work.
Leave the goddamn mouse alone.
All right. Fuck you.
Like, after the show got done, like, most of Hatebreed would usually go off stage with, like, a hella security force. Because, they're the hardcore leaders for the better part of, 20 years. They've been around 25 years. Brother. 3/4 of our following is white supremacists, brother. But fucking,
I am a real American. If I was right.
Jamie had one security guard, the guitarist had one security guard, fucking drummer had one security guard, and the second guitarist had one security guard. And then there's the
Jeez.
bassist hopping off stage with like 10 security guards around him
Holy
because my
shit.
dumb ass had to fucking walk up to the bass tech and be like, he's gonna be lucky if he don't get his ass beat after this is done.
Oh, damn. He's got 10 people around him, like, unheard. Like he's the president.
Fucking, it just goes to show you this fucking tough ass is nothing but a little bitch. You ain't nothing but a little bitch. Oh yeah, you play hardcore music. Guess what? You was a bitch.
Damn. We're throwing it. We're
Yeah.
throwing him out. Throwing out
Oh.
those.
I don't care.
Throwing him out there. It's out there now.
I've met nicer people in bands that pay to play shows
Oof.
than
Pay to play.
Oh,
That's one of those things
Love
I
you,
used to be
Keith.
like. I used to be like, fuck that. But then I'm like, well, I mean, I had a.
I'm on your cord.
Oh, that's.
I don't want to destroy your cord.
Yeah, don't destroy my cord, please.
I'm not gonna destroy everything.
Please don't destroy my cord.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, what?
Where did the Aussie accent come from?
I don't know.
We can go straight Irish with this, I bet.
Strip on the bobby, eh?
Wait, it's got to be how about dot? Because they don't use H. They can't say it. They can't use the
Ite.
letter H in sentence.
What were we
And-
just saying? I was just about to say something. Oh, pay to play. I think it's not like a bottle opener. You said, Rich.
I
What?
don't
Did
feel
you
like
say you had a bottle opener?
Yeah.
I don't feel like using my belt buckle in front of a camera.
You need a bottle opener?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Scott needs one. Scotty. Oh, actually, you know what? I got one right here, Rich.
Oh Jesus!
Mine's better.
It is better. It is.
This is more convenient.
It is.
Sometimes
Thanks,
it's
Rick.
convenience
Make me
over
get up for no
quality.
reason.
Let's just start asking for random things throughout. Hey, Rich, can you grab me the 2x4 extender?
Can you blow me twice?
As long as I can get blown 3 times.
I can make that happen.
Why not 5? Let's keep it going. 6, 7.
7. Can I get 8? Who's gonna give me 8? 8 from the weird guy in the back.
Yeah.
9 from the dude who looks like he ran into a mirror.
Call me Sling Blade.
Like, fuck. I got this guy? Out of all, I got Billy Bob Thornton? Damn it. Son of a bitch.
I love it when people make fun of the South and not even in the aspects of what we're dealing with right now because I don't really pay attention to
The
politics.
South.
But I love hearing everybody's accents and be like, oh, that's from Georgia. You from Georgia, and then you
He's
got
a
the
Georgia
you got the
peach.
Alabama, you got the
Al-
Alabama people. And then,
Alabama.
then you go down to Louisiana and with the berry tail with they fucking ain't have a good time good crawfish bowl.
Shrimp. We're gonna have a shrimp and boat.
Oh, I love
You
you,
will die.
Jenny. You gave me an STD, Jenny.
Jenny. Life's like a box of chocolates.
You don't know what STD you gonna catch.
You never know which one you're gonna get.
Fuck it, be Pokemon. Gotta catch them all.
Ooh, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all.
Start a whole new strand of COVID just based off of how many fucking chicks you
STDs.
fucked.
I gotta have them in me. Gotta real China towards STDs. HPV. It's what I need.
Oh, that got dark quick.
Give all the mates to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not a laughing subject, but you know what? It's a laughing subject.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with humor nowadays is nobody can
Nobody
laugh
can take a
about
joke.
anything.
Nobody can take a joke, and
We're
nobody
gonna be
can
doing
take
that a
dick.
lot on this podcast.
So,
I like to push the fucking limits. I'll admit that.
well, that's all it's about with
Mm-hmm.
comedy. It's trying to make you uncomfortable a little bit, and I don't know. You can't. It's hard to be one of those like real PC comics like Seinfeld.
Oh my god.
Like Seinfeld, I think he's funny,
Yeah, it's funny, but
and I think his show is fucking funny too. I liked Seinfeld. I like the show. A lot of people don't like it. It's kind of dry humor, but it's because that's how he is. He does not a very like controversial or raunchy
it's
or.
just so hard.
It's
to
got to
do
be
that.
hard. It's got to be hard not to even like swear.
Like I give
Once.
a lot of
Not even
respect
a-
to you know the dry comedians because it's like that is such a hard feat to accomplish to even become like middle ground.
Have you
Popular.
ever heard of the Dry Bar Comedy on Facebook?
Oh yeah.
Have you liked that page?
Oh yeah.
They got a lot of good comedians that come on there, and they're dry acts. Yeah, they're not really. You can let your kid watch it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be fine. Like they may not get some of the jokes and shit, but it's not gonna be raunchy.
Like they still have that that PG-13 and above sense of humor, but no swearing, no cursing, like mad respects.
Right.
I mean, any person can go out there and just, oh, fucking, I bent this chick over to the fucking bar and fucking showed her a great fucking time.
Yeah, you're not lying about the Irish. Great fucking time,
A
eh?
great fucking time,
Great.
there, bud.
Great.
And, like, anybody can really do that. And obviously,
Great.
it takes someone special, take it from, like, you're the fucking, I'm hopping from comedy bar to comedy bar to, I'm fucking opening up theaters.
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 Yeah, theaters.
Like Ron White and fucking Jeff Foxworthy, all them, yeehaw
Yeah.
fucks.
Yeehaw.
I get in trouble with that a lot at work.
Yeehaw fucks.
Oh, fuck. We'll have some, like, dumbass lifted fucking diesel coming. I'll be like, this y'all fucks truck.
Y'all fucks truck got the big old smokestacks on it and shit with the nutsack.
The
on
dual
back.
rear wheels.
Yeah, y'all like that?
And it,
Got it.
and the worst
I
part
did it
is
myself.
defunks the entire purpose of a truck. You put a lift kit on a truck, it
Y'all ain't know.
defunks your entire purpose of owning a truck.
Why? That's cool.
Because, like, when I'm someone like me, who I abuse the piss out of trucks.
Uh-huh.
I use them as, trucks. My first truck was
Trucks.
a 1992 Ford F-150, 300 straight 6 5-speed, single cab, 8-foot bed.
Wow.
And I just fucking railed on this truck.
Mm.
And I mean, like, I was so confusing too because, here's fucking Whitechapel blaring out of this fucking 92 F-150 that is shit brown. It was
Shit brown.
Shit brown. And I would just fucking beat the piss out of that truck. And then I'd fucking hook up, like, you know, typical yeehaw style. I'd hook bumpers up with, you know, the lifted fucking, you know, 2,500 diesel that mommy and daddy bought this fucking kid just because he got into high school.
High school.
He didn't stop at fucking his cousin and went to his fucking sister.
Oh, his sister, too? That's double trouble, man. Man, you pushing the limits there too much.
But
One time ain't gonna work out. It just ain't gonna work out right.
But it's always fun to hook up to, you know, your lifted trucks, because as soon as you fucking hook up to them and you're a bone stock truck at bone stock height, that is when your truck is at its max payload capacity. It squats, right? To the point where instead of, most trucks sit at an angle like this. Here's the front end, here's the rear end.
Oh, that's how mine sits, and I always thought it looked stupid. I was like, why is it doing that?
And then as soon as you put that weight down, it levels out.
Right.
That's your max load capacity right there
Oh,
when your
okay.
truck's level.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Didn't know that, did you?
No, I don't know shit about fucking cars and trucks
yeah.
and shit.
When you hit a level point with your vehicle, that is where you're at your max load capacity. So when you hook up to a lifted truck, you're taking that truck from a dead level to straight down.
Right.
And, you know, basic math,
The back of the truck's going straight down.
you got all 4 tires right here. They get all 4 traction. You squat the ass end down, you take all the power out your front tires.
Right.
So it's always funny when you have a 2-wheel drive truck hauling these 4-wheel drives as backwards, because, you know, they have them up here. I have a piece of shit rust bucket sitting like this, and then just hauling them around my fucking high school parking lot like they my bitch.
No.
Meanwhile, here's dementia just in the background. Like, I did not fit in any clique in high school.
In theory, then could you like lift the back and then a little bit, and then lift the front and still keep it like that, but it's still lifted a little bit?
You could, but you know,
Would that
most
just be stupid?
most people are interested. You know, a lot of people have OCD, so they got to have that levelness. Level. That's the reason they have level kits. Level kits, I'll admit, they keep the truck functional. They don't defunct the truck completely, but they're just, you know, taking the front end and going, okay, that's pretty.
And
Instead
so then
of-
you can still load on there correctly, or do you? And it doesn't affect
No, not
truck.
nearly as much as putting a, you know,
just putting a
foot and a
regular
half,
lift.
2 foot skyjack lift on it.
Holy shit!
Oh, that's nothing. I've built truck frames. When I was down in college, I was fucking working with this one dude. We built a
2
truck
feet.
frame for a mega truck that the frame alone was 25 feet tall. Once we put the body on it, it was
Is this a
32
semi?
feet.
Just get a fucking
and 6
semi,
inches.
dude.
Oh, that was to where the driver sat. That's where the driver could see out.
Jesus.
But I can tell you this, we had the most badass truck at Yankee Lake.
Yeah, no. Yankee Lake.
But
Where was that at?
man,
Where was that at?
It's in Ohio. It's in Youngstown,
It's in-
Ohio.
oh, it's in Ohio. It's in Ohio.
Almost Pennsylvania. It's like 5 minutes outside
Ohio.
Pennsylvania.
That's how I'm supposed to talk about people from Ohio, I guess. 'Cause everybody in Michigan hates Ohio. Well,
We
everyone
got-
in Michigan like hates Ohio, so you're supposed to like mock Ohio.
I do mock Ohio a lot. I went to college in Ohio. I went to college in Cleveland.
You're like, we got Keith. We got Keith. Don't wrap him in there. No. Move out of Ohio.
I've come to the conclusion that when America does decide to get rid of Ohio, we need to take out all the members of Chimera, all the members of the Convalescents, and any other worthy metal artists from Ohio, and then we can get rid of the state.
Don't
Because
forget-
of
don't
rock
I
and roll.
just say get rid of Indiana.
Don't
first.
don't forget
No.
indie merch because they're in Ohio too.
Yeah.
That's where I get all
I'm
my
still
merch.
waiting on a T-shirt.
Dude, I don't know what their issue is
Keep
lately.
waiting.
It's probably because of the fucking COVID shit. Like, dude,
They were doing fine for me for a while with my pre-orders and stuff, but I guess my girlfriend got me some stuff for Christmas that are pre-ordered and they still haven't shipped yet. So, and they're supposed to be released by Friday. So I don't know what their issue is.
I like Indiana's slogan when you go through. It's like the crossroads state. It's like exactly. People are just passing through.
story
Yeah.
time.
Story time.
Story time.
All right, so I was with Heartsick on a 3-day run. It was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Sunday.
I'll skip Friday. I'll go into Saturday. Saturday, we actually got free admission to go catch a little of Ipervale set because they were playing in Chicago, and we were playing in Lansing. Well, Heartsick was playing in Lansing, Illinois, which is like 20 minutes outside of Chicago downtown. Yeah. Like, all right, cool. Let's go catch a little of Ipervale set. I don't like their first EP that they released because of, that cover they did. But like, ever since then, I've grown to like him, especially with Gasoline.
He's grown to like them.
Very much so. But
Is it story time? So.
we sit back and we watch the show for about 30 minutes, I want to say. About 30 minutes. And then we left. We had to go do the show at this JJ Kelly's.
JJ Kelly's. Come on down. Never heard of
Lansing,
it.
Illinois. It's cool. It is a cool little bar. I will give it that. Like, I mean, other than like, I know the show really got fucked for, having, Beartooth, Ipervale, and I forgot who the headliner was off the top of my head. That's bad when you forget the headliner.
Yeah.
That's really bad when you forget the headliner.
We left anyway, so.
Wasn't it Motionless in White?
I think it was actually. So I'm glad I missed it because I
have,
hate Motionless.
I
Yeah,
love
we're-
Motionless in White.
Metal Encyclopedia.
Nobody asked you.
Motionless in White is the shit.
Motionless.
I mean, I could sing too, like my nose is congested all the time.
Hello, that.
And then get, fucking. Oh, fuck. Lead singer of Korn. I forgot his name off the top of my head.
Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, thank you. Jonathan Davis. I knew there's a Dave in there somewhere.
Dave.
Yeah, Jonathan Davis to do one song with you guys.
Dave.
Dave. That's my middle name, David.
Is it?
Yeah.
Scott David Hakes.
You're the first person to pronounce it right. I swear to fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
I just thought it was like Rakes, but Hakes.
Everybody says hacks.
What?
Like,
It's not HACK.
yeah.
What the fuck?
I've
People
been
just
called
can't
Hicks,
read.
Hacks, Hackle, Hanky.
They just don't want to say
Hard
Hake.
The worst one was one of my substitute teachers called me Hickey.
Hickey?
Dead ass. She was
do you
fucking
get
taking
Hickey?
She was taking fucking roll call at the beginning of class. She was like, Scott Hickey. I'm like, you dumb bitch.
Oh,
You know what she was
man.
thinking about?
Dumb bitch.
Yeah, right.
Like, and she
Scott,
was,
give me a Hickey.
she was
Ah.
so vanilla too. Such a vanilla person.
Oh, man.
But
No, people mispronounce mine all the time, too. It's Aries or Aris. It's Aris, but it's Ariss. So,
I'm gonna get started on my last name.
oh, yeah. That's why.
Kohan?
Kuhan.
Kuhan?
Kuhan.
That was my
Is
second
it
guess.
Kuhan?
Yeah, I either
I would
get
have said Cahoon.
Cahoon, Kuhan. People
Why do you think
Don't
it
realize
says?
the
It
O's.
says that's why it says Rich Cajones because I didn't know how to say it, so I just said fuck it. He's Cajones. now."
Small Kohan.
I've gotten crouton before. I don't know how.
Oh, I've gotten
So
Arliss.
that's like me with Hickey. How do you get Hickey from, an A? And
Yeah.
the worst part is she was substituting my English class.
Oh, what a fuck!
Fired.
Yeah, no shit.
You don't
Like, come
deserve
on.
a job.
That's what I mean. Like I just said. Well, it looks like Rakes, but with an H. Hakes.
Yep.
Dang. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that.
My fucking 11% fucking alcohol.
Yeah, no
Beer. But yeah, back to what I was saying.
Mine's 6.
The next night, we were in this little...
did you want a beer?
We didn't even play a show in a town. We played a show in a township.
Can you shut that door all the way too?
And this place was called Friendship, Indiana. I can tell you this is the furthest thing from friendly.
It's in
Furthest
Indiana.
thing from friendly. Like, we're going down there to play a metal show.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's fucking fine. We start going in there, and Alfonso, being born and raised not born, but raised a city boy. You put him out and, yeehaw, between the cornfield and the pasture.
Pasture.
He's going, what the fuck? 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 Heavily Christian town.
Yeah.
Heavily Christian town. So he goes to walk into town, you know, see if like somebody could give us some gas because the nearest gas station was like 30 minutes away, and we weren't sure if we were gonna make it or not.
Right.
Luckily, we did.
That's the way it is out there, though. You're like fucking away from everything. You're like, fuck, there's no quick rundown anywhere.
God. He goes to walk into fucking town, and next thing you know, he's coming back. He's like, I'm not going back in there. I'm like, why? You're just like, dude, the fucking looks that I got just because of the color of my skin, that was not fun. I'm just like, is this seriously that fucking bad? He's just like, yeah, don't even try it. I'm like, why would I have an issue? Of course, I look down at my sweatshirt, and there's this fucking big-ass Baphomet in the center of my chest. The last thing I'd want to do is walk into, you know, a Christian town with
Right.
Baphomet on the fucking center of my fucking sweatshirt. Like,
Yeah.
hey guys, I need some gasoline.
Some
I need some gasoline.
please.
Where the fuck is this yeehaw's draw coming from? hey, you bud. I know you got a pump out at out there at your farm. You want to help me out? If you go to church service on Sunday, maybe. It is Sunday. Well, shit. Next Sunday? Motherfucker, I don't even live near here.
Dang. That's
And of course, you know,
how.
I think the funny part was I had to drive back to my house. And Alfonso was like, oh, yeah, wake me up like, 10 minutes before we get to your...
So that all really fucking happened. Like
Yes.
he said that, like, if you go to church and all that, and you're like,
No.
damn.
No.
So
No.
you couldn't get gas.
No, luckily we had enough to make it to a gas station.
Okay.
That was the nice part. The
Dude,
funny
that's
part...
crazy shit, man. Like, how can people do that?
And the
That's
dude
still
who was...
nowadays, like, so weird.
The dude, like... I think the weirdest part is, like, it was Heartsick and then A War Within.
Oh, War Within, yeah.
Like, they were supposed to play Saturday night. The show was only supposed to be a Friday and Saturday night thing.
Okay.
But Saturday got moved somewhat to Sunday because they had to move it to a barn.
Huh.
That's when you know you're in Yeehaw land. When a
Yeah,
house
well,
show
we're gonna
becomes a
move it out
fucking
here
barn show.
to Jed's barn.
Hey, Billy Bob
That's
Joe.
all right.
Hey, Billy Bob Joe said we could use his barn. Let's go.
Yeah, it's all right, man. He's got it all figured out. We've done this before.
to hay bales. Let's do this.
You guys got electricity out there? Oh yeah, we got the whole thing.
Don't forget to get the cows out of there.
Yeah, clean up the shit. And tell Billy Bob to start cleaning up that shit all over the floor.
Jesus Christ.
We just got company.
But they were supposed to do, they moved the show to a barn. And obviously, like, it didn't work out or some shit because fucking A War Within stayed for, another night. And we did the show with them Sunday. It went, like I said, Heartsick and A War Within, or it may have been A War Within and Heartsick finished. I mean, both are pretty much at the same level for the local scene for Michigan. Just one's,
Yeah.
more pop punky-ish, and the other one is, new metalcore
Yeah.
mix.
Yeah.
And I love them both. Fucking all the members are great.
Yeah, I like
Fantastic
Alfonso's
people.
vocals.
Yeah, he has
You
that
know,
edgy.
Yeah, like somebody was describing screams, like different kinds of screams, like a fry scream. Oh, it was David. He's described himself as more of like a fry screamer, where you can kind of hear your voice more in it, and you can kind of hear more what you're saying. I kind of like that more than just the full on, guttural. Where you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
understand. I kind of get.
There's
I
more
feel like you
energy
can
behind
use.
the
I feel like
fry
you can
scream.
use the fry scream in like any of the genres of music, and it would go over well.
But fucking, butt fucking,
Butt fucking.
Butt fucking.
That's what I hate about having a Southern draw, a Canadian draw, and a fucking Michigan draw all in one fucking go because
I
my
got the
fucking
butt
shit,
fucking.
This shit gets confusing.
At the butt fucking.
You can get the butt fucking, but fucking
Fuck with that.
cheers.
Hey, cheers, Paul.
But
They're pretty cool.
that's probably one of the more interesting things being in the world that I'm in right now, being
Uh-huh.
a mechanic, is because a lot of mechanics, very conservative, very, Christian people. Meanwhile, there's two people in my shop. We're both, anti-establishment, anti-religious. Well, I'm more Nordic pagan than anything.
Nordic pagan.
But the dude I work with, he's very, fuck religion, fuck government, fuck everything.
Anarchy.
Very old school punk dude. You might know him, Mike Hillman.
No, don't know. Mike Hillman.
Yeah.
No. So you'd consider him like atheist then?
He
Like,
doesn't even believe in atheism. He's like,
He's just
atheism means you believe in a higher power. He's like, I'm satanic. I believe
that
in
what it
myself
means?
as my personal god.
Is that's what it means? You believe in a higher power?
The
atheist?
true definition of Satanism is
I
belief of power in oneself. Like,
Okay.
they don't believe in Satan. They believe in
Yeah.
their higher power is themselves.
Yeah, it's not like they're not worshiping Lucifer or whatever,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, that's what I've heard.
But, for the fact that you got two of us, good fucking save. I'll cheers to that.
Fuck, I'll drink to that.
Fuck.
I'll drink to that, eh?
I'll drink to that too.
Play the game.
Air cheers.
Play the game. Kyle saving his beer from spilling all over the table.
Well, what the fuck do you know?
Shit just got real. Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Well, what the fuck do you know?
But yeah, I think that's probably the biggest interesting part about being someone.
Well,
WTF.
I'm trying. God damn it. What the fuck?
You know.
You're putting me in this fucking
What the fuck do you know?
spotlight there.
All right, it's time for what the fuck do you know?
Oh my god.
So we have a couple of articles here.
Oh boy. 2021, we
You
are
see
seeing
that?
the new Ford Bronco.
All right.
That's not even good.
So we got a couple of articles here that we're going to read, but we're going to have a little bit of music to help us read it, and maybe a certain way of trying to read this article. So this
Well, I can already tell you this by what I'm reading. This kid is an absolute failure at life.
that may be so, but we have to find out.
Dude, there's so many more pure ways to go about that.
It is.
Like, I mean, I'm not even gonna say anything, but like,
So this is the Pigeon Express. Teenage son kills his father and then watches crime TV show to destroy evidence. This story is out of India. You know, scroll down for us, Rich.
why wasn't this kid doing his fucking?
So I'm going to read the first paragraph, and then you're going to read the second paragraph. And I'm going to read the next one, and we're going to alternate, okay? A 17-year-old killed his father in a fit of rage and took cues from crime anthology series to destroy the evidence. The incident was reported in the sacred Indian city of Mathura.
Wouldn't the boy, a class 12 student, was arrested Wednesday. The police checked his mobile phone and found that he had watched TV serial Crime Patrol series over 100 times.
According to reports, the boy killed his father, Manoj Mishra, 42, on May 2nd when the latter scolded him.
The boy hit his father on the head with an iron rod. Oh, that's a correct mistake. And then when he fainted, he strangled. Oh my god, the kid has a fucking fascination with erotic
Talk more into your
asphyxiation.
mic.
Jesus Christ.
You might have to restart the music again, Rich, after it ends.
This kid is in erotic asphyxiation, like, bro.
Later the same night, the boy, with help of his mother, carried the body on his scooty to a forest area about 5 kilometers away and burnt it with petrol and a toilet cleaner to destroy the identity.
On May 3rd, the police found a partially burnt body that remained unidentified for almost 3 weeks, as no missing person was filed at any of the police stations. They have police stations over there?
The family finally lodged a missing
Going to
person
hell.
complaint on family on May 27th under pressure from ESCON. Officials since Manush Mirza worked there as donation collector.
Some of his colleagues identified...
Rich, you picked the long article, Rich.
Shit.
a fucking asshole, mate.
The first one, Rich. What the fuck, Richard?
Wait, let's get this real fucked up. Let's mix an Irish accent with a fucking yeehaw draw. Let's get real with it now. Goddamn.
Fuck this music. Oh shit, that was
I'm
good.
terrible at reading articles because, like, my ass is gonna fucking critique everything I read. Like, it is bad. Fucking working in a shop, you don't get it. Like, I'll look at a customer's name and be like, this motherfucker right here. This motherfucker right here. Like, I don't even have to read a whole paragraph. I just have to read a fucking person's name. And I'm like,
That was great.
and then you get to people because, you know, I work in an express shop
Yeah.
right now. Like, you get these people who have, like, this sense of entitlement. We had one come up today. Fucking, she wanted to bitch about why we weren't letting her in. Like, all right,
Don't let me in.
what are you here for? She's like, I'm here for an oil change. Like, all right, bitch. Don't cock an attitude with me right now. I'm here on a Saturday. Do you think I want to be here? No.
No.
And,
Fuck no.
Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend.
No. Don't want to be here.
I do not want to be here. But this chick was just like, she was so adamant about pulling her own vehicle in. I'm just like trying to explain to her for
You work
insurance
at
reasons.
Pennzoil, you said?
No, at Sealy
Sealy
Express,
Sealy
which
Express.
is, you know,
Somebody
part of
else
the
worked
Sealy
at
Auto
Pennzoil.
Group.
Sealy Express. And you pull their vehicles in.
Yes, we have to pull their vehicles in for insurance reasons.
Right.
That insurance reason
All the
is
time.
for the pure fact that, you know, the box sitting on the other side.
This
from the
ain't no
customer's-
Vaseline, bitch.
If this motherfucker goes too far, they're damaging a fucking toolbox that's upwards of $3,000+. And
Sorry. Not taking the risk.
I'm not taking the risk. And of course, you know, me being someone, you know, who invests a lot into what they're doing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've seen me invest, you know, full-heartedly on what the fuck I'm doing with, you
But-
know.
They probably look at
Yuletide.
you. They probably look at you. They're like, I ain't letting this fucker drive my car.
I am not letting that guy with a pentagram on his sweatshirt pull in my vehicle. Praise the Lord.
Brother.
Get with it, brother. We're about to make shit happen here, brother. Brother, I can tell you this right now. Mr. Pentagram Man is not pulling in my vehicle, brother. Brother, fuck that guy. That man is not good with the Lord, brother. With the Lord, brother. Do you believe in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? No, then fuck you. Repent, motherfucker!
I thought Jesus died for all our sins.
Not for you, fucking asshole. Get the fuck out of my way.
Someone actually wanted to know what the
Not for you, you asshole.
like for the fact you can't read this part if you're a normal human. If you're a simple person, you can't read this part.
That's actually much more legible than any of them out there. Really.
Coat hanger abortion?
What?
It doesn't
Have
say
you not
coat
seen
hanger.
coat hanger abortion's name? Dick.
No.
It is nearly ineligible.
That would be the worst, is what you're saying then. Yeah.
Like this
Where
is,
I'm saying
this is
that's like
actually,
very legible. That's what I was trying to say. That's very legible. Like
It's a very legible name, but people can't read this for some reason still. They see the bottom like human target. What does
human
that mean?
target. What
Like,
is that?
you
What are
don't
those
wanna know what
bushes?
it means.
What are those bushes up there supposed to be for?
And then you look at the back and you realize that it's about, committing mass murder.
Oh, okay. That's
And then
Fuck
all the
you,
Trump
asshole.
supporters really hate the album. Trump supporters really hate the album because, let's not make America great again. No, let's make America hate again.
So what do you think they will stop using the term Trump supporters?
When people stop getting over being arrogant.
So it's just going to be a thing reserved for people that are arrogant now, basically? You think they're just going to call them a Trump supporter?
It's going to be, there's a
like how many
defined
years
difference.
into Biden before it's finally
There's going to be a
Trump
defined
supporter is
difference.
gone?
There's going to be always your arrogant left and your arrogant right. And I come from a
What?
family. There's always going to be an arrogant left and an arrogant right. Arrogant
Oh,
right.
yeah. Well, yeah.
And the arrogant right has obviously proven themselves as Trump supporters. And for a fact that Trump said he's going to run in 2024.
Yeah, well,
Like,
if he's still fucking alive, that
Oh
dude's
my
old,
God.
too. Was he,
he's almost
76?
as old as Biden.
See, what is he? Isn't he like 76?
75.
Hey, Rich, look it up. How old is Trump?
Dead to me.
Dead to me. I think he's dude, my mics are picking up a lot today. I can hear the kids. That's never happened before. Can you hear
I
him?
thought it was the voices in my head.
He's 74 years old.
74?
Oh, fuck.
See, I said 76.
Right on. 74, 75.
Yeah, and what is Biden?
Biden,
Yeah.
95.
he looks like it.
I think he's 78.
No, Bernie looks like he's 95.
Yeah, dude.
Good God.
It's-
I don't know why
he's
that
too
dude was
old.
trying to run for an office position like fucking 2 years into he's
Yeah, dude.
78.
78.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
See, 2 years in, he's going to be 80 years old.
That's the problem with our fucking
But they're gonna
country
wait.
right now is because we're relying on old ass white men to fucking run this bitch.
Yeah, exactly. But they're gonna wait. They're gonna wait 2 years, and then Kamala will take over because then she can run for 2 more terms because it'll be considered not a full term.
Yep.
Scotty Lang again. Another shout out to him in the same podcast. He's the one that brought that.
Much
Yo,
love. Much
word
love
to you,
that
mother.
fucking motherfucker.
And he brought that to my attention with a post, and he said that that's how it works is if anything before 2 years, that would be considered a full term. So they're not going to do that. They're going to want her to run for obviously that'd be 10 years in the White House. So I think that's what'll happen. It'll be 2 years. If he obviously he could. Something could happen. He could die of natural causes or something. Or
I think Obama's been the youngest president we've ever had in this country.
no,
I'm not mistaken.
really. Oh, here's some more fact
Dick.
checking. Yeah, I think it would. Well, Kennedy was young.
Kennedy was young.
Kennedy was young. I think he was the youngest.
One of those two was the youngest.
I saw Obama was young though too.
He was in
That
his
fucker
mid-40s?
grayed his hair though.
He
Motherfucker, 8 years, dude. His ass was gray.
John F. Kennedy, who was 43 years old.
43. How old was Obama when he took office? He was probably like 45. I bet. Well,
59.
What?
When he took office, he was
Oh, he's 59 now.
yeah, he's 59 now.
So when he took office, he was about 46. What was it? 08 to 16?
09 to 17.
09.
Yeah.
Well, that's the inauguration.
Yeah.
So
It's not
He's
telling me
one
how old he
fucking
was
away.
then.
So 09. He's 59 now. 09 and it's 2020. So it's 11. So 47.
He's in his
Or
late 40s.
48. 48.
Like so he's the second youngest president ever.
Because Kennedy was what?
43?
43.
Oh,
Yep.
43. 43. Well, we don't know. Get a running list. Find a list of the youngest presidents, and we'll get the top 5 youngest presidents.
But yeah, I think honestly, a lot of what the issues we have in the country right now is we're relying a lot on old Christian white men to run this country.
Just old in general, just old. Why are they so old?
Like, because you got to realize a lot of the people who have the same standpoints as us don't want to run for office.
Well, fuck no, but you got guys that are at least forward thinking, and you may not like everything they're gonna say, but like for as far as like Democrats that I would have voted for would have been like that Andrew Yang. I would have voted for him, and nobody liked how he wanted to basically helicopter cash and like come up with a system of paying people like 1,000 or 1,500, something like that, and supplemental income for when robots take over all of our jobs. Basically, start taking over like factory jobs and shit.
I mean, they're already doing that. What's the difference?
Yeah, no, he's like preparing for the future. You know, he's thinking like we're gonna have to come up with some sort of supplemental income for this, being when people are basically there's not as much work for everybody. You know, so, you know, people were against that. But I mean, you're not gonna like everything your candidate is gonna.
But that's the
come up
thing,
with.
though, and that's the reason I've always been, I guess you could say blue collar person. I've been a blue collar person, but not a political person. I'm politically smart, but I'm not a political person. I'm very blue collar. I love working on cars. I love physical labor. I love everything to do with it.
Yeah.
But like when it comes down to blue collar work, you know, you're real solid welding, you're real good concrete work, you're real good automotive work. There ain't a single robot in the world that's gonna take that over.
Right.
Like they can fucking train a robot to be the smartest fucking thing in the world.
Robot.
Yeah, I say with a fucking roll.
No, I was just saying, robot. Yeah,
But
it's crazy to think you see them already. Like there was like this robot that was like picking up all these like pallets and shit and like shifting them all around and stacking them on racks and shit. And it's like full pallets at a time. And it's like way faster than anybody could actually do. Like there's nobody that's gonna walk up to this machine and be like, yeah, well I could still do that, and you could pay me. Like fuck no, you are not gonna outwork this machine.
that's the thing, though, is like as long as vehicles will exist and as long as, you know, doing concrete exists and all this shit, robots are never going to fully take over, you know, the blue collar class. Like the white collar class, possibly. More than likely. The white collar class will fully take over. Factories, they'll probably take over. They just need people to, you know, maintain them. But the blue collar class with the, you know, the hardworking people, I honestly don't feel like robots are really going to take that over.
I think eventually you can come up with stuff that could like severely reduce. Though that's the problem, is it's just going to be reduced.
Well, here's the thing, though. We're in 2020, almost 2021, and
We're supposed to have flying cars by now.
every automotive shop out there is still, you know, hydraulics, pneumatic, and human. There's no, you know, there's not a lot of electronics. We just started, you know, we just found the science as humans to make an electric impact strong enough to, you know, last your 10-hour work days. We just found that science out. Now you got your Snap-ons, your fucking top-of-the-line companies, Snap-ons, DeWalt, and Milwaukee, just now this year releasing electronic impacts. Cordless electronic impacts. Corded electronic impacts have been around for the better part of 15 years. But the max they've ever produced is 500 foot-pounds torque. Which, I mean, obviously to the normal human seems like a lot.
Right.
But I have an impact in my fucking toolbox right now that creates 1,500 foot-pounds torque. I could drag about half the fucking legal vehicles on the road backwards with a fucking impact if I really wanted to. But we just, as a human society, just managed to create an impact that created better of 500 foot-pounds torque that is cordless.
What kind of a game changer is that? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Right now, it's kind of a very lethargic thing because most of the electric impacts weigh, 15, 20 pounds. Again, doesn't seem like it's one of the situations. 15, 20 pounds doesn't seem like a lot to the average human, but if you're in the mechanics field and like you're holding a fucking gun that weighs 10, 15, 20 pounds and you're trying to rip off a lug nut at 1,400, 1,300 foot-pounds torque, that's gonna fucking twist your hand sideways and eventually your arm's just gonna get tired. So we're gonna get into the local scene.
What?
The local scene.
The local scene. We're gonna get into it.
I don't know.
Is that what you said?
Maybe.
Oh, who's your favorite band?
Dude, it's such
Nah,
a
that's lame, dude. Fuck
it's
that.
That's such a
That's
tough
that's
topic to
gay,
bring
dude.
up.
Fuck that, dude. That's a lame question.
I know, but it's such a tough topic to bring up.
He
because,
says,
like,
"I know."
There's every band of every genre that I like. You got.
He says, "I know, but I want to talk about it."
I want to talk about it because I'm not an artist in the scene. I'm kind of an outsider right now. I'm an outsider looking in.
Yeah.
And like for each genre, I have like my favorites. Like for the
Here we
metalcore,
go with the genres.
for metalcore, it has to be all day. For We Are Many,
For We Are Many. Okay.
based out of the east side, southeast side, near Detroit. The drummer has a second band that he's a part of, a very infamous second band that's more known.
Infamous. Okay.
King 810.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's my shit right there.
Going to how? Oh, wow. Who's coming with me?
That's a good
Not
song,
me.
I'll admit it.
All right, going.
I'm not gonna try to pronounce that new album name because it's fucking long.
Rich, do
Yeah,
you
it
know?
is. I know it, but I don't get.
Say it.
Nope.
What is it?
I don't even know off the
Come
top
on.
of my head.
Let's do this. Going to
on.
Spotify.
Oh man, no, we need Rich for that. Rich, look it up. Fuck you, Scott. You keep the conversation going.
King 810.
Oh, he's gonna race you.
I'm
He's
already there.
He's already there, Rich.
The
You can
new album.
you can utilize Rich too. You can ask him.
Yeah,
You can say, hey, will you look this up for me? So we
The
can.
new album from King 810 is AK Concerto, number 47, 11th movement in G major.
What the?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that.
Like, leave
Why?
it to them to come up with such a fucking ungodly long name for a fucking album. Like,
So what was with the whole rape your sister thing?
it's going back to that old school punk mentality. Bad publicity is great publicity until
is.
you go down south.
Yeah, man.
We take that too real. We don't need everybody to be knowing about that fact that we rape our sisters. Dang, he just went there.
You're my sister. You're my sister.
Oh yeah, sister. Oh yeah.
I'm your sister. I'm your sister.
Oh my God.
Dude, Joe Dirt's classic, man.
But yeah, like,
Joe Dirt, do your tay. Light a cigar, dig it.
but yeah, like my favorite metalcore band in the local scene right now has got to be For We Are Many.
Okay, metalcore, real many, deathcore.
Deathcore. That is such a fucking hard debate
Rich,
because there's
you throw me the genre. You throw the genres.
You mean the subgenres?
Yeah, subgenres.
Withhold
Okay.
the Blood.
So deathcore is Withhold the Blood.
I'd
Withhold the Blood's
consider
deathcore?
I'd consider them deathcore.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for
They're
sure.
melodic deathcore, but deathcore.
They're melodic deathcore?
They have that melodic in.
All right, Rich, hit us with another genre.
Power metal.
We don't really have
Power
power metal
metal?
though in Michigan.
I know. Thank God for that.
Okay, next one.
Like 'cause
death metal.
overall,
Death metal.
Death metal definitely has to be. I know they're not local, but they're still a
No,
Michigan
local.
band.
Has to be local.
Local.
You said local scene.
There's not very.
He goes,
many
he's sorry. I know they're not
bands that
local.
have that fucking
Okay,
in that
well,
genre though.
it's death metal. Who's the favorite? You wanted to talk local scene. This is what the people want. So
I love all local bands. Do not judge me. I just have to pick favorites.
you have to. You have to. You started it.
God, do we really even have anything death metal outside of Black Dahlia?
Rich, remind me to download
Recorruptor.
drum roll theme.
Recorruptor,
The
they
drum
gotta be my
roll,
favorite. They
fucking sound
gotta be
effect.
my favorite overall, though. Like, Recorruptor has to be my favorite overall.
Yeah.
Like, I've known them since fucking 6
So-
feet. What was that? 6?
See, I always thought
Six
there
Prong
was
Paw?
way more like deathcore
No.
bands than like death metal.
There was something before Averin that had 6 in it. And they opened up for fucking Firehouse at the Music Factory.
Firehouse.
Like
Like,
the
you
classic
had-
rock band Firehouse.
Yes.
Oh,
you
my
had
God.
this fucking Clint up on stage opening up for Firehouse.
Like fuck it.
Holy shit. You had Seth and Clint up on the same stage as Firehouse is going to be playing later that night.
Yeah.
Just straight fucking guttural vocals.
I'll drink to that.
Oh my God, that was fucking interesting. Because you went from that to this fucking dude who's, you know, at the time, he was like
You didn't drink.
52 years old.
Glug glug glug.
And this is one thing I will give to Firehouse is for the fact that that dude was 52 years old and could still hit the vocal ranges he did back in the late 80s, early 90s. Fucking shocking.
Yeah.
Like, but it's still weird to have, you know, someone like Clint and someone like Seth opening up for Firehouse, which was technically
yeah.
an 80s glam band.
Well, fuck yeah, it is.
But I mean, at that time, the local metal scene in Michigan was very,
It was blah.
yeah, very bland,
blah.
very blah. And to watch, you know,
Well, it goes through its lulls. It goes through. I feel like when I started, when I moved over here in like, what was it, 2017, 2018, it was a lot of deathcore. A lot of just.
it was
just the same shit.
copy paste.
Yeah, a lot of copy paste.
Like,
So to me, it felt like really hard to fit in or to find a niche, find some,
and
everybody ends up.
And then all of a sudden, like, out of nowhere, the band that kind of really threw in the wrench was, you know, two of your guests that you had a little bit ago, Joe and Jeff. Nagazi.
Yeah.
Like, Nagazi kind of threw in that wrench, like, oh, we can appeal to the deathcore, but we can also appeal to everybody else.
Yeah. It's
And they kind of opened up the can on,
it's
you know,
Joe's vocals that give it the option of enjoying either side, either crowd. Because
that and Matt's guitar playing.
yeah, well, no, the whole band, yeah. I feel like the deciding factor though for it being in like they can play with the deathcore bands is Joe's vocals, because I feel like they had a different vocalist that could pull off a less harsh voice to Nagazi music, and you could get away with it and it would sound good. Wouldn't appeal to the masses of the deathcore crowds.
No, it wouldn't.
So that's why I feel like that's why I say the vocals, and it's like a deciding factor in a lot of stuff, and a lot of music, and a lot of just how you would put them in a genre,
having that
everything,
aggressiveness.
yeah, and whether you like listening to their music or not. For me, at least, is on the vocals. Like the music could be badass, but if you like Avenged Sevenfold, a lot of people like them.
Matt Shadows is terrible.
But I can't get over the vocals on it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
But then again, we were just talking to the pure fact that I listened to Yellow Card.
yeah, I know.
Feel you breathing.
But that's fine though. That's fine though. It's just, for your band, whatever music you're playing, you're probably going into it. Let's just say you're hearing a band for the first time and the song's kicking in and you're like, all right, cool, this sounds great, and you're ready for it to kick in. You are already predicting in your head what kind of vocals are going to kick in with this, and if a lot of times, if it immediately isn't those vocals, you're immediately turned off and you're not even going to want to buy the album. Or
I have seen that happen more times than not.
you're just like, all right, and then it kicks in and it's like, well, yeah. And you're just like, fuck, man, now I don't like it.
That was
dark.
Landed right on my phone.
Hey, Rich, you want to grab the fucking paper towels?
Pre-cum on my phone.
He's got pre-cum on his phone and on his table. What?
Cushion.
Why?
Because that's what makes it easier to tip the shit.
Christian?
Peel that off.
Peel the cushion off.
The Christian. What? Peel the Christian off the small boy?
Peel it.
Peel the priest off the small boy. Oh, I'm going to fucking hell over that one.
Son of a bitch.
I am. Oh my god. Half the time I wonder if I'm even fucking anything worthy for the pure fact I just don't give a fuck what I think.
Dude.
Like, whatever comes out of here, not really filtered.
Goes in here, through here, into there, and then on the internet.
Hello, internet world. Fuck yourself.
Go.
I don't care.
Go fuck yourself.
But yeah, when it comes down to the local Michigan metal scene, like, right now, I'd honestly have to put us, I wouldn't even say top 5. I'd say top 2.
Whoa. Oh, I thought you were going to say lower.
No.
That was mistimed. Whoa.
I'd have to put us in the top 2 metal scenes in the United States for metal bands. Because
for quality or quantity?
That's
Yeah.
that's a defining line, because we do have quantity. We could fucking put on.
That's not to
7
say
to
that there
8.
isn't quality bands here. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, there just is a lot.
We could put on 7 to 8 different shows every weekend for an entire year, and you would not see the same band twice.
I got, some slack when I started to try to do some entertainment stuff and start up a little entertainment thing, and I start booking shows. And I'm sitting here thinking okay, people are saying, maybe there's too many of those. There's not enough. There's too many fucking bands.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not to say don't go start a band, but just know getting into it,
You have
it's gonna
hella
be
shit to go
you
through.
gotta fucking climb. You gotta make
have-
friends. You gotta make friends. You gotta get inside. You gotta sweet talk. You
I
gotta
honestly wouldn't even say it's about making friends. I think it's
you
just
gotta make some friends. You
it's
have to
gotta
have
about being
some friends.
different. It's about being different.
Well, it's about being different, but you have to have some friends to get you
Because-
on a gig, because it's gonna be so hard to get a gig because there's so many fucking metal bands and not every bar wants to play metal every fucking night. So holy shit. You got to have some friends that be like, all right, we'll get you on the show or something.
That is the hardest part with the local scene. What we need to establish in the future is for the pure fact that we have an oversaturation in the local scene of bands.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
We have too many bands.
But it's a hard subject to talk about oversaturation, because you can't just tell people they can't start a band.
But I know, but on a Friday night, let's say you're someone like you, Dick, or I, where, we're friends with. Yes, you are Dick.
That's my name.
You have,
Dick what?
1,500 to 2,000 friends.
Kuhan?
Dick Kuhan.
Dick
You're a
Kuhan.
crouton.
Dick Kuhan. I can see crouton.
Dick Crouton in the house.
He said, I don't understand how they call me crouton. I fucking know perfectly why. Because it's Dick Crouton.
It's not like it's Dick Cheese. Come on.
Hey, at least it's crouton and not dick cheese, because Jesus Christ, dick cheese is worse than crouton.
True.
I'd be fucking thanking everything for that. I'd be thanking you fucking non-existent God for that.
God, dude. Dick crouton. It's almost Oriental.
Oh my god.
Kuhan. Kuhan.
Wow.
Almost sounds like Wuhan.
All right. Fuck you guys. Mr. Hakes and Eris.
Wuhan clan.
The Kuhan clan. Oh, shit. That's really good. Who better not push those boundaries?
Coming to you from Dick Kuhan, the Kuhan clan. Turn into Kuhan TV.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Join the coup.
we have our own coup going on over here. It's not Q. It's not QAnon. It's Kuhan.
I'm just gonna look at the video later. It's just be him sitting here like this, like fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
Fuck you
Wait, no,
guys.
I gotta do. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
Now you gotta hear this one.
Coup. Kuhan. Kuhan me. Dick Kuhan. Richard Kuhan.
Coming to you off his EP.
Oh shit. That is too good.
Dick Kuhan. Covering Ramstein. Cool.
Anything but Ramstein, please.
Your character in Tekken.
Dick Kuhan. You have selected Dick Kuhan. You're a video game character. Your name is Dick Kuhan.
Yeah, Alexa, change my voice, please. What would you like me to sound like?
Dick Kuhan.
You have selected Dick Kuhan.
Is this your final choice?
Yes.
Dick Kuhan.
Player one, select your player.
Dick Kuhan.
Is that correct?
Dick Kuhan.
Yes.
Who do you want? Dick Kuhan.
He's some hack in Grand Theft Auto. If you're dick, coo,
Yeah,
on. You have unlocked invincibility.
You have unlocked max ammunition.
He just walks around every time he shoots his gun. Dick Kuhan. Dick Kuhan. It's like a Kuhan. It's an Uzi.
That's what the fucking recoil sounds like.
Yeah, dude. It's a rocket launcher.
Dick Kuhan.
Wait, no, it had to be like
Dick Kuhan.
It's like a kamikaze coming.
oh my god.
Anyways, what the fuck were we talking about?
Local scene.
Yeah, I know, but what your
don't
point
fucking
you're
know.
making?
I don't know.
Right,
Like
good point.
honestly, at this point, like with a lot with the local scene is the fact that we have a problem with cancel culture.
Cancel.
Oh my god, I'm not even gonna fucking get into that because I have the absolute most dreaded fucking stories of sitting on both sides at the same time. And nobody can really say that I'm wrong.
Nobody knows.
Because and 3/4 of the local metal community knows that I have had to sit on both sides of the positive and negative of this local scene
Yeah.
within the last year.
I don't know how you do it.
Mm-mm.
Like I got
A lot of alcohol.
I couldn't do it. Like legit, I got out of the the local
Yeah.
scene. I
Yeah,
had
you
to.
did. Yeah, put that big old delete on. Sometimes you have to do that though.
Like honestly, like I give mad respects to people who sit on both sides, but for the pure fact that I've probably been one of like a handful of people who have sat dead center of both sides at the same time is painful.
No.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you sit on this side, oh, fucking great. You sit on this side, oh, fucking great. Try being me.
Yep.
I've
Yep.
had to sit in the
Don't
middle
want to.
and try to keep everybody that I respect.
Yeah.
Like, it happened last year. Death Abides. Big issue with Metal Fest.
Yeah.
Like, I literally had to balance both sides for the pure fact that I held the utmost respect for both sides. I held the utmost respect for your band, and I held the utmost respect for Steve. But I did not hold the utmost respect for a certain someone. And I'm not going to say his name anywhere in here.
Yeah, well, see, that was what I was trying to say with that whole subject since you brought it up. But I was just saying, like, this isn't the band. You know, this was, somebody else's opinion that, everybody has their own opinion. Doesn't mean it reflects your opinion as the band. But then you have to think, well, okay, when this, certain person is doing, merch for us, it can reflect your band. So
See, and that's
that was a
huge.
big start of why Death Abides ended up just going to shit, is because I brought that up because this has all happened when I was at Great Wolf Lodge with my family, and I'm like, well, I think we just need to, take a group vote. Do we want, Rich
Fucking dick.
to keep being our merch guy?
Because
Because here's the thing. Because I respect his opinion, and I'm never going to tell anybody not to voice their opinion, but it's going to affect the band. And he totally understands it. And he was like thinking about just stepping down anyways after we talked about it afterwards. But at the time, nobody knew. I just said, okay, we need to take a vote. We're just going to tell Rich that he can't do merch for us anymore. Just because, we respect your opinion and we're not going to tell you not to voice it, but you can't do it, when you're running merch for us.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
See, the big issue
Jake
that I ran
Jake got a
into-
big fucking hard on about the whole thing, and that's
Jake
what.
did blow it out of proportions.
Yeah. So then it just fucking tumbled from there, and I'm just like, whatever, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't fucking
Like,
care.
in all honesty, like, when it came down to it, I seen both sides.
I
but at
got
the
sick of
same
fucking
time-
talking to him about it too. I'm like,
But
dude,
here's the thing, though.
it's
in the
not
end-
even my opinion. I like fucking what the fuck.
In the end, I ended up, being more towards your guys' side. And, like, this is the first time I'm actually admitting this. Like, why the fuck are we letting in a bunch of fucking bands' girlfriends for free when, they serve no functional purpose to the band
Right.
at all? Why are we arguing over a merch guy? The dude who's going to help the band make money.
Yeah, but see, now you're getting into the issue that was never the issue. The issue was never that he couldn't get in for free.
No, 'cause
I
I already
straight up-
bought my tickets.
Yeah, he bought them from us to help support us. I'm like, dude, are you at least gonna buy us a couple tickets? Like, dude, if I knew we could sell a fucking bunch of tickets, I'm going to fucking hook him up with a fucking free ticket. But he fucking knew, and he wanted to fucking pay for him. He's like, no, I'll pay for 2 tickets. 2, right?
Yeah, no.
3.
Maybe. 2 or 3. It was 3.
It was 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you paid
3.
for 3.
Yeah, it was 3.
There's a reason I know is because I have everybody's name on everybody's
So-
list from every year of Metal Fest.
So he bought them from us just to fucking help us out because he knew we were gonna need help trying to sell these tickets.
And I ended up giving
Because
them away.
honestly, when the headliner was announced as Hatebreed, I already, I've played for Hatebreed before, and I was like, shit, I was kind of hoping for somebody else different just so I would have a better chance of selling these bitches. A lot of people I know would go see Hatebreed on the east side, so it's just gonna be harder. All in all, that wasn't the fucking issue, was that he couldn't get in for fucking free. Although, I do think if you're merch guy, I mean, yeah, if you're letting girlfriends in, like the
That's
merch
bullshit.
guy, especially at Michigan Metal Fest, was not going to watch the show
No. He was going to sit at the fucking
at the
merch
table all
day.
fucking day. and
My
the way-
back was towards the
Between
stage.
Yes,
beating
exactly.
ass fucking sun, because I remember I remember
where
that
you want
Metal
your
Fest clear
table-
shit.
You want your table facing
Yeah.
the aisleway where people are walking, so you're away from the stage.
You want to be there. You want to, like, I'll tell this to everybody right now. If you're playing any festival, at all. Doesn't matter the state. Doesn't matter the fucking time that the fucking show starts. You want to be one of the first bands there because you get choice.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck yeah.
if your merch guy has to sit there from fucking, 10:30 in the morning till, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning the next fucking day.
Yeah.
Like, your merch dude should get a
Trying to
break.
sell
Your
that
fucking
merch,
pussy, your fucking pussy there get a fuck that night should not get a fucking break. Like,
My wife has always bought a ticket. Yeah, maybe even came out of my pocket sometimes. Because our money's our money. It's like our money. So yeah, it's kind of affecting my pocket too. But
so
always
many
bought a fucking
bands.
ticket.
I know so many bands where the fucking band member's girlfriend, like the band member, oh, can I get her in for free? Oh, can I get her in for free? Like, there's a certain point where you just need to be like, dude, fuck the band member's girlfriend. Like, this festival needs the support. You let the merch people in for free, they're going to make the local bands the money.
Now, I've been to bars.
The fucking bassist girlfriend,
Yeah.
let her drop, is not going to make the band money.
No.
She's going to be sitting off at some
Unless
fucking
she's
table.
unless she's the merch person.
She's going to be sitting off at some fucking random
I'll drink to
stool
that.
in a fucking bar with a fucking,
Another dude.
diluted alcohol drinking.
Another dude.
God, Becky, I'm wasted.
Another dude, he says.
Like,
I've been to bars though where they fuck. There goes my thought. I was trying to save it. I was trying to save my thought. I was like, I've been to bars. I've been to bars.
You got this.
I've been to bars.
Bars where they allow, every person who's affiliated with the band in for free.
For free?
For free. Or at a discounted price.
No. Oh yes, yeah. Thank you. I've been to bars though where you're there before the show's going to start, and then they'll go around and slap a wristband on you, and then you're in for free. That's
been me more times than I can count. But then again, obviously, like, most of the
What
time
the
I'm not there
fuck?
for free. Like, for Bruce and Bruce Fest.
Uh-oh. Shit.
What'd you do?
Pause for the cause.
No, the fucking mic's going in and out again now.
Yeah, I can hear it. And there it goes. It's gone.
Technical difficulties.
Dude, you're a fucking sound guy and shit. Fucking stage guy. You might be able to figure out why I'm having issues with this microphone, actually. Why is it doing that?
That's the weird thing, is because of the fact that, like, it cuts out completely and then it fades back in.
Yeah.
Now I see why Danielle loves you so much.
Oh yeah.
Because that nose does all the work for you.
You have no idea.
All right. I might have to adjust your volume a little bit, but
Check. 1 2 check 1 2 check 1 2 check 1 2.
there we go.
Oh, fucking fantastic.
Back to the old little microphone for you.
Yeah, that sucks.
Back.
1 out of 3 on these mics from Amazon, so don't buy microphones from Amazon, I guess.
Great advice.
I really just wanted to use my Amazon points, so that's why I
And
did.
we're back on a Saturday night. In
Can you do the radio
Kyle
voice?
Harris's
Can you do the radio voice?
basement.
And we're back.
And we're back in Kyle Harris's basement with the
about you,
Obscured
Rich?
State podcast.
Rich, can you do the radio voice?
Coming straight, like we
Try
said,
it.
from Kyle Harris's basement.
He's like, no,
Nah.
I'm trying that shit.
Nope.
I'm trying it.
And we're live.
And we're live.
Hey, well,
Yo.
we didn't have a
Now we
chance
can
to
get close with
come
this.
up with more material, but hey, fuck it, Rich. Let's run with our
As long as we're not doing any Jeopardy metal shit, I am fine.
We're going seasonal.
Yeah, our seasonal. So that's gonna be that one. No.
Nothing off of Twisted Sisters, Twisted Christmas.
Hey, Rich.
Fuck
click
that album.
click loop. Click loop. All right, go back to one shot. You have to hit the
I
key.
have
You have to
too
hit the
much
key
facial hair for this.
to mark it. So that's going to be that's going to be
Z.
I on
I?
the keyboard. I on the keyboard. Yeah, I forgot to mark that for you. Yes.
Tis the season to be jolly. fucking got some straight fucking browning going on in here.
Browning?
Browning.
The browning.
Oh, I thought you said you were crowning. And you're about to give birth.
I drink way too much alcohol at this point to be anywhere near what I'm used to doing. All right, on
Mr.
today's
Scott Hakes, are you
Obscure State
a fan of?
Podcast.
Are you a fan of Christmas time?
I believe more in Yule.
Yuletide, Yuletide slaughter.
That was a terrible show ran by some dumbass motherfucker.
Yes, this guy, that guy right there. This guy.
Actually, it was a
Dumbass,
great
terrible
fucking
dumbass.
show
want?
for the fact that
What do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas this year? Huh? What do you
a fucking Milwaukee half-inch drive electric cordless impact for home use.
half-inch drive. Huh? That's all you want? Just a half-inch drive in and
Basically, but it costs like $800.
$800 for that half inches of drive. Now, where would you like this drive to take place here?
I'm driving it straight up the next girl fucking who wants to fuck
Did you ever
me.
go to sit on Santa's lap when you were a kid?
No, actually.
You never did, huh?
No.
You never
I-
got to experience the love and joy of sitting on some strange man's lap with his fake beard and
I didn't
bad
believe
breath.
on sitting on some creepy pedophile's lap.
No?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't trust people to begin with.
Would you ever take a kid to see Santa Claus?
Nope.
Why?
Because here's the thing, I'm not going to let my children believe in something that was,
So you're not
non-Christian
even going to
begin
let them
with.
believe in Santa Claus?
No, I'm not going to let them believe in something that was stolen by Christianity. Christianity ruined everything.
All right, moving on. Do you set up a Christmas tree around Christmas time? I have a
My
feeling
mom
that's
does,
a
I
fucking
don't.
no. That's a fucking no. I don't even
a
know if the rest of
hell
those questions
no.
on this Christmas list is actually important. Let's go here. Actually, there's no fucking questions on this list because I said there was no time to come up with anything. So we might as well shut the notebook and say fuck it.
Fuck it, let me see
Fuck
that,
it.
bitch.
What's that?
Let me see that.
We'll see. You want to see that notebook? No, you're not seeing the notebook. It's confidential. That's why it's one of these notebooks. These notebooks are the famous notebooks that you can find in any movie that says that's a journal I don't want anybody to read. Wow.
But yeah, like, I'm-
Rich, give me a loop. Give me a loop. He can't do it. We're just gonna sit here.
backstage guy.
Backstage failure.
You
I
are
don't
the
know. We
sound
still
guy
got-
who runs stage monitors
still
who can't
got-
even do that.
You're gonna have to click on you're gonna have to click on C2. You're gonna have to click C2. Now just hit the loop button. Just hit the loop. There we go.
Ah.
Thank you. Hey, you want to give me the ending? Just hit. That's gonna be UIOP. That's gonna be a P. That's gonna be a P. Yes.
Damn, that was too good. Not to
God
do.
damn.
That was too good.
All right, that's one dude I actually do have to give props to. Ken Boss from
Ken Boss.
Oceans Beneath Us.
Okay.
He did drop. He did drop a pretty fucking fire ass dubstep album.
Fire?
It is fucking fire.
Fire.
Like
Taco Bell fire.
no, it made Taco Bell look like a bitch. We're talking more
Like my
like
poop's gonna hurt?
ghost pepper extract fire.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ice cubes. Needed. Put it in the anus.
yeah.
Like your half-inch drive.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like I will have to admit that Ken, when he did eventually, release an EP that was dubstep, that dude did drop something that was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
And
I
like,
haven't heard it.
obviously, it's gonna get overshadowed for the pure fact that the dubstep genre is still very overridden with a lot of your mainstream artists like your Skrillexes, your Cruella,
Dat Sick. Was
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
I always liked
But,
Dat
like-
Sick. Why did nobody like him?
Who?
Dat Sick.
All right.
But yeah,
Big chocolate.
Big chocolate.
Big chocolate.
But yeah,
was
Big
it.
chocolate.
for you out there in YouTube world, check out
Dr. P.
BOS Eclipse on Spotify. You will not be disappointed.
EOS. Echo Sound?
BOS
Oh,
Eclipse
BOS. Oh, boss.
Boss. Like,
So it's just BOS.
yes,
His last name. BOS.
he did drop a fire ass dubstep EP,
Dang.
and that's fucking
He's made it
shocking
on
for
his
the pure fact
computer.
that
Dang. I made some
knowing
fire
oceans
dubstep before.
oceans beneath us
I was
for
the only one who
so
listened to it, though.
long, them being very influenced by a lot of dubstep on top of a lot of metalcore and having dubcore.
Dubcore.
Fuck.
Another genre that we are learning about on today's Kyle Harris Obscured State podcast.
Obscured State podcast.
Dubcore is like the crabcore baby.
It really is though. Like it's just crabcore with wubs.
With wubs. Give me some wubs.
Whoa!
Give me some wubs.
Bow!
Wubskies. Wubskies.
Wow!
Bow, bow.
Wow!
Hey. Are you a fan of
I have that shirt.
you have this shirt? Same
Real
one.
American metal.
Pure American metal.
Is it look exactly the same as that?
Yeah, it does actually.
Does it?
It's
Does it
just
have-
kind of
does
fucking
it have-
holy for the
Does
people
it
that
have
I
the
wore.
same? Does it have the same fuck up on it?
I don't know about the fuck up.
You see the fuck up on that?
I can only see like half of it right now.
Oh, the
Oh,
G.
where the G is into the flag? I don't know that. I haven't really paid that much attention to that
I
shirt.
bought
for
that from
pure fact
Amazon, so I'm
Ooh.
assuming that's why it's fucked up because my mics.
Probably because you like to buy cut rate stuff.
I like to buy cheap shit.
I mean, I
That'll
can't
make
buy.
this room look halfway decent.
I can get professional looking off of fucking Amazon.
But it was cheap, dude. It was
Exactly.
like $10, man.
Exactly. You can't
Fuck you,
beat
man.
that.
You can't
That's not
beat it.
cheap.
No.
No.
No, hell no. I usually-
Motherfucker, you're paying
Motherfucker, yeah.
$70 for fucking pre-orders.
No,
That
no,
reminds-
no,
That
no.
reminds me of what I wanted to say earlier. Was I did hear something called like the Metalhead box or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And like it's like random. You don't know what you're gonna get, but you get a bunch of fucking shit every month.
Yep.
And like that seems to be the way to go to me. Just pay your little subscription price, and you get this box delivered to you every month with all this fucking shit. You may have not even heard of the band.
So, let's get into this discussion.
He doesn't even
For a
fucking care
m-
about metal. box.
For a mainstream band like Lamb of God, let's get into the discussion. What do we think of the first full-length album from Lamb of God without Chris?
Oh, I think it kicks ass.
It's good. It's really good.
It's a really good album, I'll admit.
really good. People were talking shit, same old Lamb of God, same old bullshit. But I thought it kicked ass. But I'm probably biased because I've always been a huge fan
Isn't it?
of Lamb of God, so
Yeah.
I liked anything they came out with.
Isn't it? Where did the drummer come from?
Hasn't
What
the drum?
band-
Wasn't the drummer kind of like pretty much their fill-in?
I think so.
Like he worked with them for a while. Like he knew all the songs. Like
Hold
it
on.
wasn't. It wasn't some. Yeah, Rich, look it up.
Stone Sour was the one that
Talking to your
Hell
mic
Yeah
more.
picked up. Stone Sour's drummer was the one that Hell Yeah picked up.
Mr. Art Cruz.
Art
Okay.
Cruz.
Okay, let's
What
see.
other bands
Art
have
Cruz.
has he been a part of? Because I know I've definitely heard the name before Lamb of God.
Nothing's showing up about him.
He was like their fill-in dude. That's what I heard. Like he already knew all the material. It was a really seamless
Oh.
fix.
He was drummer for Winds of Plague and former Prague drummer.
That's right. He was with Winds of Plague.
Winds of Plague and Prong. Yep.
Right. So, but as the fill-in guy, you already know the material, and then it's just about, okay, well, how are we going to mesh when we make new music? And him already knowing that style of drumming, like, yeah, I think it's great.
That's
I don't think it's bad.
that's what we've seen a lot of in the metal scene as of lately, because the three major getaways. Like we had Chris Adler, who got kicked out. No, four major members who got away from, who are no longer part of the band that made him famous. We have Joey Jordison. Yeah, famous.
And Joey Jordison is the actual founding member of Slipknot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
We have Joey Jordison with Slipknot getting
Dang.
replaced by Jay Weinberg,
Right.
which in
Fucking guy
the
from Max
Weinberg the Weinberg name itself is absolutely famous.
Yeah, because the dude was on. He was with Conan, right?
No,
Oh, who was
Bruce
it?
Springsteen
dad.
and the E Street Band.
His dad was the drummer for Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen and the E Street
Yeah,
Band.
but remember Max Weinberg's band on the late night show?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, dude.
I don't watch a lot of fucking,
Rich, look it
like,
up. I
actual
swear it's for
TV.
Conan O'Brien.
Damn,
Max
you want me to look
Weinberg.
up some? But yes, Art Cruz was their fill-in drummer while they were on tour, their last tour.
Right. Okay. So
And
he already
came from
knew all
Winds
of
of
shit.
Plague,
Right.
Which
Hold on, you got to
in
talk into
themselves-
this mic more because this one's a lot more sensitive. You got to be more on it.
He came from Winds of Plague, which obviously have already established themselves as, a very technical band.
Right.
And for the fact that he went to Lamb of God that had, that technical drumming to begin with.
Uh-huh.
And he came in. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I won't listen to a new Lamb of God album because it's not Chris Adler. Like, dude, do you not realize this dude came in and he's basically doing the same technical drumming that we have come to know from Lamb of God. Like, you listen to Memento Mori.
Memento.
Like,
No,
you
I just
would
put the
not
album
think-
on and just listened to it, and I was like, you know what, this fucking album is fucking badass.
And all that remains is now talking about bringing out a new album with Jason Richardson. And let's not go into his past because he has probably the most colorful past out of any fill-in guitarist to date. He went from Rich,
Did you find something?
Jason
What's up?
Richardson.
Just interject whenever you find whatever.
He was
Tell us fuck off.
the band leader for Conan O'Brien on Late Night with Conan O'Brien.
Okay, so we're going to Joey Jordan.
No, Max Weinberg.
Max
Mac-
Weinberg.
Yeah.
Jay's dad.
Yeah, Jay's dad. He was the drummer for Conan O'Brien too, like on that little band. Yeah, I knew about for Bruce Springsteen too, but that was where I always seen him was on Conan O'Brien because I always watched that fucker because he's fucking hilarious.
Like,
And I was like, it's that dude's son's gonna be the drummer for Slipknot? What the fuck?
Blew your mind though, didn't he?
dude,
Yeah.
that dude is doing what Joey.
Yeah, I went and watched
Joey
them.
can
I've
do.
seen them both. I've seen Slipknot with Joey and I've seen him with Jay, and I fucking had fun both fucking times.
The dude is flawless. Like,
To me,
he
it's
took
more about the vocalist again. It goes down to the vocalist. Once you change the vocalist, that can like. What if Slipknot didn't have Corey Taylor anymore?
Yeah.
And they got some other dude.
There's only two
Like,
two
dude,
ways they're
you
gonna
can't
go.
do that. You can't
They're
be
either
like,
gonna
oh, it's
go-
tortilla, man.
Well, let me tell you this. Listen
They're either
to
gonna go, more metalcore or they're gonna go more deathcore. They got it fucking made right now with Corey Taylor, who can find that balance between metalcore, industrial, new metal, and deathcore.
well, go back and listen to Slipknot's first album, Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat, and that right there would tell you
right.
Yeah.
it was horrible. That was a horrible record. It was just because of the vocalist.
So random trivia time.
Mm.
Random trivia time
Oh,
for
We're gonna have
for
something
both of
else
you
for
two.
that.
Ah, shit.
Okay, trivia.
What song did Corey Taylor do a guest appearance on with Dimebag and Vinny from Pantera, but they weren't in Pantera? So it was Damage Plan. What song did Corey Taylor do all the vocals for?
Shit. I
It's
haven't listened
two
to Damage
words.
Plan in
It's
so
two
long.
words
I don't know.
that I know all three of us say a lot.
Dang it.
God dang it.
Uh,
I don't fucking remember.
Fuck it.
You're close.
fuck me?
Fuck it all.
Nope.
That's 2 words.
Yes,
Two words, man.
2 words.
2 words. Oh, suck it.
Nope. Nope.
Blow me.
All right. So off of Damage Plan.
Damn a plan.
Damn a plan.
Damn a plan.
Damn a plan. Whoa, Black Betty. Damn a plan. Whoa,
Fuck you.
Black Betty. Damn a
Fuck
plan.
you.
Black Betty had a child. Damn a plan.
Oh, Black Betty.
Their song
Damn
Fuck
plan.
You.
Yes.
What is it?
Fuck You.
Fuck You was the song.
How did I
that
not say fuck you?
Corey Taylor did all the vocals for Fuck You.
Yep, I remember that.
That was his initial debut into the metal genre. Was doing Fuck You with Damage Plan. Anybody?
Rich.
What?
Hit me with a fucking E key.
Hit me with your best shot.
I mean, it's what?
The E key. The E key on the keyboard. No! No!
India Man is haunting me!
Oh no, where are we? Oh no.
I am fucking summoning the fucking rattlesnake to do weird shit
Rattlesnakes.
at this point. I'm going to hell. I'm not even fucking racist, and I'm just like sitting here like racial
Go to the-
bullshit, even towards
Click
white
on the
people.
what the fuck song, and then go to loop.
No.
Go what?
Click the loop.
No.
Alright, yeah, I meant the R key.
God.
I can't do everything. I can't do everything.
Fucking going into some 80s fucking sync.
You ready, Scott?
I don't know at this point. I'm not eligible to any legit answers.
All right, you ready?
No.
What's your favorite food?
Probably
You got-
anything Mexican.
Anything? What's your favorite color?
Black.
What is your biggest fear?
Roller coasters.
What pisses you off most?
Egotistical narcissist.
What would you sing at karaoke night?
Freight Train by Alan Jackson.
Cook or clean up after?
Cook.
When's the last time you took a shit?
About 6 hours ago.
Drunk or high?
Both at the same time.
One thing you'll never do again.
Shrooms.
Would you rather be the smartest or strongest person?
Smartest.
Your house, her house, or neither when you lost virginity?
Her house.
When was it? How old?
15 years
Why
old.
are you lying?
Nah. I am not. 15 years old.
Fish sticks?
06.
Fish sticks or fish
7.
fillets? Fish sticks or fish fillets?
Fish fillets. I'm a fisherman.
You're shipwrecked but have all human needs. What 2 items do you want with you?
One more time.
You're shipwrecked but have all human needs. What 2 items do you want with you?
Music and the will to live.
What do you think of garden gnomes?
Shotgun material. That's where a lot of people get confused for the pure fact that, all right, so for anybody who listens to this outside of Michigan, Michigan's opening day of gun season is 11/15 every year. I was born 11/15/1994.
Dang.
I was born the opening day of gun season in Michigan. I am the most yeehaw you can get, but the furthest from yeehaw looking.
Yeehaw.
I have a
You got a little bit of yeehaw.
I have a bone stock I have a bone stock Ford F-150.
Dude, you work at
But I work
place
at
where
an
you can oil
automotive
change
shop.
it. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, yeehaw.
I am a 6'3". Like most people in the metal genre average between like 5 foot nothing and 5'10". Here's my ass.
me, dude.
6'3".
Dang.
Fucking looking down on everybody in the mosh pit like you all my bitches. How's it going, short short?
Dang.
Like for the I honestly, when I go to shows, like I do meet a lot of people who are like me,
Yeah.
but at the same time, they're not like me. Like I meet a lot of people who, the roughneck type. But they're not like, the hunting, the fishing, the
bullshit.
blue collar person. Like they're just like, oh, I have this job. It's very physically demanding.
Right.
That's it. Like I am the furthest right person you can get without being right. I absolutely love my family who are LGBTQ. I love my family who are of color. I love everybody. Like
Fuck
I
yeah.
don't give a fuck who you are.
You're a,
Yeah.
hi-
As
you're a
long as
hippie.
as long as you're a good person, I don't care.
Right. Shouldn't matter.
Like, but yet you look where I was raised. I was raised in Ceresco, Michigan, which is some bumfuck yeehaw town. It's not even a town; it's a village in Michigan.
Where the hell is that at?
Yeah.
It is about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on where you're coming from. Battle Creek. Like it, I live in the country.
Right.
Like right across from me, my house is a fucking pasture. Is a horse pasture. Right behind my house is a cornfield.
Cornfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live out in the fucking sticks. But you'll never catch me a day in my life supporting radical right
Right.
or radical left.
Well, and that's the way you should live life is, it shouldn't matter, who you are, what color your skin is, actions matter more over everything. And, I think.
You look at it, one of my favorite bands right now, a very underground band called Autumn Lies Buried.
Uh-huh.
And then you look at my arm and realize I have a non-point tattoo. Like I had some person try to call me a racist. I'm just like, dude, do you not realize I have non-point tattooed on my arm? Like,
Right.
let alone there, if you're calling me a racist, you have an issue.
Right.
Like one of my most, exposed tattoo. The lead singer of the band is Hispanic. The backup guitarist is black, and the drummer Hispanic.
Well, not only that, you support other bands too, like Seven Dust and shit. It doesn't matter what the color of your skin is. It really doesn't matter. It's just, who you are as a person, and actions speak louder than words or your skin color or anything. It doesn't, actions like, a white person can be more of a piece of shit than a black person. A black person can be more of a piece of shit than a Mexican. It doesn't. It's all about your actions and what you do.
Let's put it this way: I've met people who go to church every Sunday more worthless than
Oh, yeah.
people who.
Well, look about the ones, the fondling kids that run in the churches. I mean, hey. They're the
Like,
worst of them all.
I try not to,
But
I try not to run that line too much, just because my opinions are very strong. Like, it's not strong right or strong left; it is very strong centered.
right, I am a slightly right leaning centrist.
And I'm a dead center centrist. I'll admit
You
it straight up.
fucking can't be dead center because eventually there'll be some shit that you're gonna.
I
lean more to
support,
one side or the other. That's why I say more to the right, just because I support.
I like guns.
Yeah, exactly. Shit like that.
I own
I support that. I don't even own a gun.
26
but I
guns.
support it.
I own 26
But hey,
guns.
dude, I think we gotta fucking wrap this shit up because we're going on like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Someone forgot to, make space on his card.
Yeah,
That
too many
I could
edits.
go
We
on
have to
for.
edit.
I could.
Well,
go
we'll
on
have
for
you back
fucking
on again. It's
days.
not. We can't have you back on again. You're not that far away.
Only an hour and a half.
That's not that bad.
It's not that bad. It's
That's
not as
really
bad as
that
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave Capone.
Yeah. Even
From
and the
my own
Nagazi
will.
guys and the Nagazi guys too. They had a
Nagazis are-
couple hour drive. They were
yeah.
like probably half hour more than you.
But yeah, the last
But
thing I
yeah.
have to do: Facebook, YouTube world. Check out Obscured State. Check out Nagazi. Check out My Own Will. Check out any band that you know of that may be local in Michigan. Fucking check them out. You may find some fucking artist that's better than the mainstream garbage that everybody's trying to feed you.
Yes. And you heard that straight from Scott's beard. Your beard is in the way. I was like, yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
I will definitely support anything local over anything mainstream, even though for the fact that I do have, more mainstream bands tattooed on me.
Well, I mean,
my
that's
point.
nature of the beast when you go local. I mean,
I'm not going to
knows?
get a local
Who knows
band
what
tattooed
no,
on me.
not-
Like,
no, sorry.
Age of Alethea, fucking, I had a challenge, like, if they hit 1,000 likes on Facebook, that I get them tattooed on me.
That's
I am so glad I didn't, because they broke up, 300 likes after that.
That's how it goes. But it was cool having you on, dude.
I'll
Right.
definitely be back.
Found it. Oh, yeah.
Obscure State,
Cool.
Facebook, YouTube, check it out.
Thanks, man.
And Scotty Lang.
Scotty Lang.